people see when they click on the video. So I gave her a little tickle.
Actually, like tickle under my armpit.
Yeah. You want to tickle?
Excuse me.
I'll be back in 1 minute, people.
Back. Gross. Good morning. It is
Very
stormy
outside.
and grey here in the Coromandel, and I think it is for most of New Zealand. And I've got wet here from a shower, not from the rain. It is 9:15 Tuesday morning.
And apart from Joelle being noisy as she normally is, it's very peaceful right now because the kids have just been dropped at school.
Yeah.
They were on fire this morning. So
They've been on fire a lot lately. Whew. High energy. But you know what? It's cool. When they're on fire, they're happy and they're healthy. And so we are very grateful for that. But it's so loud. I know many of us in this community and our followers have sons. And you could also very much relate. It's like when we're like my nieces, you know? I mean, one of my nieces is quite loud because she's very much like me and quite bossy. But she'll sit in colour for an hour, quietly.
yeah, the boys don't sit in colour.
They might, but it's not quiet.
True.
Yeah.
There's some fights over pens and stuff.
Yeah. I'm going to read some comments. You can just chat for a minute. Hi, everybody. Please drop the comments and ask some questions. Let us know where you're from because we've got people from Las Vegas, 39 degrees Celsius. Oh,
Ooh, that's hot.
Daniel, jealous.
It's quite different to here.
Yeah.
Stormy, rainy, cold.
And that was the neighbour's house. So
Oh.
I'm full of a cold, so I've got to, if I like duck out of screen to go and cough or blow my nose, please excuse me, you'll have to just chat to Mike. Someone just asked if I feel comfortable with the humour. Yeah, because I take it as a joke. If there's something that's pushed too far, generally it's filmed and I'm like, or you'll even see my reaction if I'm like, oh, that's really not funny. Yeah, like Mike filmed a joke the other day, which I was like,
They all want to hear it though if you tell the joke.
yeah, I know. No, I'm not going to say it because it was not appropriate.
Jo's a health coach and she tries to empower women to live a healthy life, and it was teasing
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't appropriate.
bigger woman, so not ideal.
Yeah, and I didn't find it funny. So anyway, that was to answer your question. But it's awesome. We've got people from the UK, from the US, all parts of the US. America is so big
Massive.
compared to New Zealand. Like, we're so little. Anyway, because you've got all your states and yeah.
Most of our subscribers, 60 or 70% Americans, so that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's really insane. Happy birthday itself. I'm not going to sing you happy birthday because I can't sing. Holy moly. Throwing a shrimp, someone's just commented, throw another shrimp on the barbie. That's an Australian saying. You don't get eat a lot of shrimp in New Zealand.
No.
But yeah. There was a question about how we met. There is a full YouTube video on that, but we met. I went to look at a flat, or can you remember what they're called in the US? Like a
shared house?
A shared house, like when had just turned 21, moving to Auckland to start my internship at Radio Sport. And Mike showed me around this flat that he was living in. I'd actually texted his flatmate, Hamish, still remember his name. Never met the guy, never met him. He wasn't there, so Mike was the one to show me around. They had cricket on the TV. I was like, oh, epic, this is going to be a good house. They were all sporty. Left. Mike ran out to the car and asked for my number in front of my dad. Like, oh my God, how embarrassing as a 21-year-old.
It was for like business purposes, like renting a room. No, nothing romantic in mind.
Turns out I didn't get the room because Hamish wanted to sleep with some other girl that had shown around. And Mike had my number, didn't hear anything. About 10 months later, when he was single, because he wasn't single at the time, I didn't know that. I got a text from him and we went out for a drink. Rest is history.
She fell in love straight away.
Smooth move. Actually, do you know what? Here's another story for you. It's special though. Like, you've got to, Mike was so romantic. The first time he told me he loved me, he took me, his parents lived in Pawanui, which is actually not far from where we live now. And we went for a beach walk one evening after dinner, sun had just was setting, whatever. And he wrote, "I love you" in the sand. And like I cried and I hugged him. And I was like, oh my gosh, whoa, he loves me. Didn't say it back for maybe another month.
So for the last 20 years, every time we watch a movie or like anything, and the guy or the girl says, "I love you," and they say it back, I'm like, see, you say it back.
But then sometimes they don't. Isn't it better that I came with such meaning?
I don't remember when you told me the
Yeah.
first time. But I would have probably remembered if it was
I
on the
did.
beach.
It wasn't on the beach. It was in bed.
You're trying to get some action, eh?
No, it wasn't. You keep chatting. I'm just gonna. There isn't any moderators here. Someone just asked that, so I will try and do my best. Mike, keep talking, please.
I'm not really the talker in a relationship.
Yeah.
But I can try. Anyone go see the New Zealand Warriors rugby league team? I imagine there's not many Kiwis on this live feed, but we took the boys to the game on Saturday night in Auckland, and they loved it. They watched the Warriors every week. This beach town doesn't really look like a beach town today. It's raining in winter and windy and gross, but we're obsessed with the Warriors here in Whangamata, New Zealand.
Yeah. Okay, was that your chat?
That was my chat.
Oh
What have
my
you got
god.
now?
Okay, no, hang on. I'm still just getting some, people out of the way. Oh. Anyway, sometimes it is hard to manage the comments here, but anyway, if you're repeating yourself, please stop because it's just annoying. We have been to Amsterdam was one question. We've travelled a lot of Europe when we lived in the UK in 2008 and 2009. We lived in Hammersmith and Barnes, so both areas of London, and loved it. It was epic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
And for New Zealand is so isolated. Like in the US, they say we live down under. In our minds, it's the land down under is Australia because of the song, I think.
How does the song go?
It's by Working Men something. Men at
you
Work. I had to ask that last time. So
Can you sing us a little bit?
No, I can't. So
You're a great singer,
chatting.
though.
No, I'm not going to sing.
So
it.
Joelle's dream is always to basically be an amazing singer. And for her birthday, maybe 10 years ago, or she was watching American Idol or New Zealand Idol or Australian Idol or something like that, and she's listening to someone sing, and she's like, I just wish I could sing like that. That would be so amazing. And basically when she sings then and now, it's really not great. Can you just give a little verse?
No, I'm not going to.
Anyway, so I ended up buying her singing lessons. So she went along to 8 singing lessons, and she learned a song that she was going to sing. That was the whole goal of the singing lessons. And 10 years later, I've never heard this song being sung by you.
No, I don't plan to either.
I think it would make a great video.
It
What do you
was
reckon? I stitch her up with karaoke.
Shine Bright. Do you know, I've never done karaoke before.
That's
I've
probably
never
quite
been
good,
to a
too.
karaoke place. I'm doing my best here, team. So I'm trying to remove. It's just us, so I can see these coming through, and I think I've got most of them. Thank you for being patient. I've never sung karaoke, and the song. Did you say what the song was? Shine Bright Like a Diamond. Oh, no, that's the wrong person you clicked on. Shine Bright Like a Diamond by Rihanna. So if anyone knows that song, it is freaking hard. I don't know.
That was a really hard song to sing. Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star or something a bit easier might have been more appropriate.
Oh, someone's so cute. Someone's just asked about my... I don't know if it's a compliment. So my style... I think it might have been Katie. She was like, do I match my hair with my outfits? I'm not great at actually putting effort into my hair. I'm very, Shine Bright Like a Diamond. That's it, Tony. Got the full title. Thank you. Back to the song. I do like my outfits or what I wear to, my nails down to my jewellery to all coordinate quite well. Except for this morning because we're at home. Can you turn the camera? I got my slippers home. Gross.
That wasn't the best view.
Hey, what wrong angle? Go on top. There you go.
Go on top. Okay.
Oh my god. That's just encouraging the ones we're
Joelle
blocking here.
has so many clothes, and every 6 months she'll do a clean out of her wardrobe. Because for someone who doesn't like buy clothes ever and never has anything to wear, she has so many clothes.
I do buy clothes.
Every 6 months she does a clean out.
They
My
just appear.
sister and my niece are so stoked because they get all the clothes that Joelle doesn't wear anymore.
Yeah, my niece, our niece, just turned 13, and so she's quite happy with what she's getting at the moment because a lot of it is like nearly new. And also, though, in the beautiful position we're in, we are gifted a lot of things that I then share with free. I've got a single mum friend who I love giving her things that are gifted because it's things she could otherwise not afford. So sharing my clothes, see, listen to me, justifying buying new things, sharing my gifted things to people that may not otherwise be able to afford it, like my 13-year-old niece.
So you're buying clothes all the time just for charity?
Yeah. Or people I love. Oh, this is a really good question. You can answer this first, put you on the spot. What is one lesson you'd give to a recently turned 18-year-old?
Ooh. Back when I was 18, I wasn't your typical 18-year-old. I was obsessed with golf. So I was pretty well behaved, and I had a real strong goal in mind as to become a pro golfer. So yeah, slightly different, whereas my brother was crazy, drinking too many beers on the weekend, driving souped up cars, playing in a band. So it's different life experiences. But yeah, I think maybe don't take life too seriously at that time of your life.
I'm trying to think when I was 18, yes, people were saying no smartphone. I was living in the UK then as well. I left home straight out of school and lived in the UK, and I think I just had fun with life. I grew in size, drank plenty of beer, ate food, minimal exercise. Like I didn't, and I don't want to tell an 18-year-old to like, because you don't, your body at 18 and what it can do and how it can recover is incredible. You don't appreciate that, and I don't think you're ever going to until you get to our age, right?
Yeah, that's right. So I was just reading Kay Roberts do toilets flush
Clockwise.
Counterclockwise.
Oh yeah, anti, as we'd say.
Yeah, we'd say anti-clockwise.
Yeah.
Should we go have a look?
Oh my god, no. No.
I can't remember, but yeah, I think they do flush the opposite way in the southern hemisphere to the northern hemisphere.
Goes to the right. No. Goes clockwise. He's not even listening. It goes clockwise.
Okay.
Thanks. Back to my advice for an 18-year-old.
Oh, we were doing that. Okay.
Oh, I hadn't finished. I think it's the same as yours, really. Just have fun.
You
Don't
never,
you reckon?
yeah, like committing to a lot of people might want to commit to a career at that time of their lives and that sort of thing. But I mean, I've changed 3 times, and 3 years ago, I would not have ever thought that we'd be sitting here on YouTube Live with 1 million subscribers. Like my life was so different to that. We were running a corporate boxing gym in Auckland for 15 or so years, and then before that, like I was a wannabe golf pro. Never ever thought I'd be running a boxing gym. So yeah, life can take you in some crazy places.
Those people were saying hi. I thought I'd wave. Hi Maggie in Ireland, and all sorts of people everywhere. Hi Jackie. Someone asked if we raved as an 18-year-old. Mike was a golfer. We didn't know each other then.
Honestly, I just wanted to play good, so I'd stay home on the Friday night and be boring, eat good, and then play golf all weekend.
I went to my 18th year was in the UK, so we went to the pub a lot. Like and in England, like where I was living, I wasn't living in London, so there was like one nightclub that shut at midnight, whereas in New Zealand you can be in the clubs till 6 a.m. or whatever. So we'd go to the pub at like 5 and then go to the nightclub at like 10 for like 2 hours and then be home. You always finished early. It'd probably be quite good, like for our age.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. Someone just asked where our gym was. It was in Auckland.
Auckland, New
not
Zealand.
Oakland. Or Auckland, as
We're-
you call it.
We're Kiwis.
Yeah. And we now live in Whangamata in the Coromandel of New Zealand. So, yeah, there we go. That actually answered Raming's question. The Coromandel is a very popular tourist area of New Zealand because of, if you've seen our videos that have been maybe by the beach, it is a beautiful beach. And I actually mentioned this recently. New Zealand was voted the top 10 country in the world. The top 10? The number one.
Number one.
And Whangamata was actually mentioned in the article for the surf, except
Not because of the beautiful weather today, but normally it's a pretty nice place.
It's pretty rough out there.
Michael asked a little while ago, and we get this question maybe on 1 in 5 videos and every time we're live, how many kitchens do we own? So we've been making videos in 4 different houses. So our Auckland house, and then we moved in with mum and dad. They own a big lodge. So there's a big, long, big kitchen you might have seen in lots of our videos, and we still film there because they live just down the road. And then we were in a black kitchen for a while, and then now we're in this house, that white kitchen over there. So where I do all the cooking, do all the dishes, constantly cleaning and.
So Mike's doing this
prepping
like
food.
little challenge for himself at the moment. I don't know. Do you want to share about it? He might share about it another time. But anyway, he asked me about like what's something he does like should do that he doesn't normally do, and I was like, I know. You could clean the entire house.
It's like Joe actually made me laugh. Like I didn't.
He
expect
like
to
lost
go-
it. He was like thinking I was going to be like, why don't you journal or meditate? Because I also suggested that afterwards. But cleaning the house was, yeah. Careful.
It's got to be like a very memorable thing.
It would
So,
be for me.
It's a mini challenge, and I'm just going to do it before I sort of share it and decide if I take it any further content-wise. But for 30, I was just a bit like, it's windy and rainy here in
trying to
winter,
keep
middle of
still.
winter at the moment, and I just wanted to spark up life a little bit. So I decided that for 30 days in a row, I'm going to do one thing a day that's just a bit different from my norm. So just like, so I can remember, like I'm in a bit of a routine, drop the kids off, post some videos, go do a workout, do some research on jokes, film some more jokes, pick the boys up. Like it's awesome life and I love it, but I just wanted a little bit more spark factor. So for 30 days in a row, I'm going to do one thing a day that's kind of cool and different.
Mike's midlife crisis.
That's what I might call the
I think
content.
No, but that's what I think it is. Anyway, I'm joking. Also, have you finished?
Yeah, so the first day we went to the Warriors game. Second day, sat down with the whole family and we watched Happy Gilmore. Yesterday I went to yoga with mum, different. And then today, Joe's suggestion is that I try some cleaning.
Yeah. You can have a go. Several questions. This is Mike. I am Joelle. He is 41. I am 40. We are from New Zealand. This is his full-time job. He is a content creator. I am also a content creator and I am a health coach. Oh, what else? There were lots of questions. I was trying to answer some generic ones that keep coming through for us.
Do you have a favourite comedian? It's just asked.
We're actually going to two who I find very, very funny. I'll be really bad with their names.
Jim
The
Jeffries.
guy, yeah, Jim Jeffries, which is here, and he's here in February. And the guy with the funny laugh, the pom, he sometimes annoys me. You guys will tell me.
I always have a mind block.
Someone will tell me. You know, he's English. He's also very wise with some of his advice. Can you
And
know who I
my
mean?
favourite-
He's quite got a square head. That's what I feel. Come on, someone from the UK,
Not
tell
Michael
me who he is.
McIntyre.
Jimmy Carr.
Jimmy Carr.
Thank you, Cal.
I was going to say
Got
it's
it.
Jim as well, but it was kind of not quite sitting. Speaking of Jays, Jethro jokes. I just have like this old man humor, which you might have picked up in some of the longer jokes
Matt Rafe.
and all the jokes that I play to Joel, but Jethro jokes.
Also really good looking. Hey.
Jethro.
No, Matt Rafe.
Yeah, I love his humour. And it often doesn't get a laugh out of Joe, but it gets one of those like shocked faces or like the cringy, like expressive, like build-ups to the punchline, which is what people really love to see. So
Rest in peace, Jethro. But I didn't realise, I thought he was like old, like so old, because his voice sounds so old and dottery. That's my vision, you know? Because all I hear is people's voices. I don't see, like sometimes Mike's playing me an audio and he might have a video of the comedian like on his side. So I create this vision of who I think the comedian looks like if I don't know who they are already. Like I know what Jimmy Carr looks like, so I know it's him and Jim Jeffries. But yeah, Jethro, I just thought was this dottery old man until he showed me who, and I was like, no way! Bless him. Rest in peace. But yeah.
Patrice O'Neill, who's also passed away, he was hilarious. There's the ain't that better guy.
Oh yeah, he was funny.
He's got
Very
such
funny.
a funny voice.
There's a bunch of questions came through like all at the same time, and I've missed lots. But thank you, Barry. He's from Australia and he still likes us, so that's good.
If you've got any suggestions on where we should travel to Australia next month, whereabouts in Australia we should go, fire them into the comments.
Warm, please.
Yeah, nice and warm because it's rainy and gross here today. And it's inspiring to go somewhere nice and warm, like 25 degrees plus would be good.
And I want to work a little bit on my tan.
If it's near a golf course or 5, that's fine.
You
by
would have
me.
been playing, he's going to play golf the week before, so he doesn't need to. Am I concerned that when the kids grow up, so I'm just reading this like an old person, they will see all the funny adult jokes? That's a really good question. I think if they see that when they're an adult, 18 or over, it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't think like some people will find some of the sexual humor jokes a bit more crude. I don't know. We're Kiwis, are very open. It's pretty normal here. Yeah. So, I mean, we're not an open family, but we're very open with our dialogue with our children and educating them about their bodies and consent and all sorts. So, our children are pretty, what's the word? I don't even know what I'm kind of trying to say, but they're good kids.
As far as the jokes go, like, I often get, you could be in one comment section and someone go, this is the worst joke I've ever heard in my life, or that is so crude, or that's a horrible joke. And then literally surrounded that comment would go, this is your best video yet. This is the funniest joke I've ever heard in my life. I can't wait to tell the boys down at the boat club this joke. So yeah, it's so hard to please everybody, but I think the one thing that I always go by, I just go back to is, do I find this funny? Is it a little bit too crude? Is it not? Whatever. But generally, yeah, I just go, is this funny? Will it make my core audience laugh? If so, then yeah.
And it's only like, and there's like joke. There's only ever been like that. Just that one we did recently where I said like, that's not like.
Oh, there's been a few that I've filmed and actually never posted because they are about over the top.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We have 2 boys. There's just answering some questions. They're 9 and 7 currently at school. Again, we are Kiwis, New Zealanders. There's a 1-year age gap. Not much.
Here's one you'll like to answer. Joel asks, what's your workout routine?
I follow a training plan for I weight train, I walk, I do kickboxing, and I'm just entered the world of high rocks. And I'm kind of obsessed.
This is how Joe talks these days. High rocks, high rocks, high rocks, high rocks.
No,
high rocks,
I don't.
high rocks,
I don't.
high
So
rocks,
that's
high
what
rocks.
Mike says when I'm like, I come and I like ask. So Mike was a PT for 20 years. So he has a wealth of knowledge that you think I could tap into. But on last Friday, I did a high rocks race at our local gym, and I felt really good about it. But I'm wanting to obviously work on some things so that my time can get faster. And one of the things I found was my left hand with, and as far as grip strength, I do a lot of grip strength
I can
training
help you
goes.
with that. You want some advice?
Dad. See? The kettlebell, 16 kilo kettlebell, I had to like put it down and pick it up on the way back from the distance that I was doing. So I asked, if there was a better way to hold the kettlebell handle. And all I got back was high rocks, high rocks, high rocks. So if anyone's into high rocks training, and maybe as a high rocks coach, because that is not my area of expertise, jump over to Joelle Leg and let me know.
Joel's asked about sports too. We're from New Zealand, we're Kiwi, so we're obsessed with the All Blacks. You grow up with it on the TV. Everyone's wearing
We
the
did.
jerseys.
Not every New Zealand family is sporty. We're very sporty families. We came from sporty families. Our children are being raised surrounded by sport too.
Yeah, rural family, so generally a bit
You
more
need something to
sporty.
do.
Yeah, so sports is what you do because there's not too much else to do. But yeah, All Blacks definitely. So rugby. Netball's quite big here.
If you ask my mum, definitely. Very big.
And rugby league's taken off even more so. The Warriors, the New Zealand Warriors team, going quite well this year. So yeah, up the wires.
Yeah. Or Nick just asked league or union, and probably union first.
Yeah,
that's
like-
what we grew up with. The boys would probably say league, I reckon.
But the ultimate, yeah, they probably would. But the ultimate for me would be, even though I really like watching the Warriors in the league, is like the All Blacks winning the Rugby World Cup. It's just something, it just means more.
Someone just asked a question if Mike cracked jokes on the first date. Yep, he did. We were out for dinner and I ordered lamb and he barred. Like,
Wow, that's a good joke. And that's why you fell in love with me.
Mage, reminded me that I was eating baby lamb when I was eating it. I love lamb. Anyway.
I just wanted the leftover. I wanted her to stop eating so I could eat it.
Yeah. Is the jokes code for something? Half the time, yes. When they're private between us or, Anyway, I need to just...
Some people in comment sections are like, so...
Dicks.
Yeah.
You just a dick.
Yeah.
It actually doesn't. Like, someone's written there, oh, she's so old. Like, cool, I'm not.
Like, no one-
It doesn't bother me, but, why write that? Anyway.
No one cares about your story. It's like, well...
Go away then. Why are you
just
watching this?
move
If you
on.
don't care, clearly people do because they're nice and chatting with us. Anyway, sorry, Abdullah, you can't come to our home. That would be weird, my friend. And Roger, that is lovely. See, this is keep doing you. The world needs more of you. So thank you. Oh, listen, these beautiful people giving me compliments now. That wasn't what I was fishing for, but thank you very much. I think that's just a point that we kind of have like to share is you will not please everybody. People will judge you and people will be mean, like unbelievably mean. They have never met us and we could be the nicest people in the world, which I like to think we are. We're very kind-hearted, very community-driven, very much support our friends and family. And still,
Try to
there'll be
make people laugh every day.
Yeah, there'll still be people that are dicks.
The haters will hate.
Do we like bananas? I love bananas. I don't know if that's supposed to be a joke, but I do. Someone just asked, I think, what area of the UK I lived in. The first time was 2003, and I lived in a little village called Chattersley Corbett, near Kidderminster, kind of near Birmingham. Second time, we were in London area.
Joel just asked, he's asked a few questions, but he asked how I'm always in a good mood. Was I in a good mood when I woke up this morning?
Oh my gosh. He came out half asleep. The boys and I had been out, we were making their lunches, and one of our sons has actually really, really badly grazed his knee. And it was like, it's bad. And he's a more sensitive child, and he finds taking plasters or bandages that are sticky, which pulls on your hair off hard, and he does it really slow. Mike did not have a lot of patience. And in the end, I was like, next time, just come out to the living area with the family once you're actually awake.
So to answer your question though, how I'm always in a good mood is because of coffee. So I had one of those and I feel great.
Yeah, you feel way better. Yeah.
Work out every day. Don't spend too much time on your screens. Do something productive. And,
Hi, Emma.
and cuddle your wife, eh?
Oh, I'm a big hugger. Proper hugs. Don't just, half-hearted. Hold the hugs. I messaged, there's another creator, Ash, who we saw at the league on Saturday night, and she's shorter than me. She's tiny, but she just holds on like a good hug. And I messaged her afterwards, and I was like, I just need you to live closer, just for an Ash hug every day. My best friend actually does wonderful hugs, but she also lives in Christchurch, which is the South Island, a little bit far away. But anyway, get her a teddy bear, a giant one. This is my kids are for.
Roger just asked a really important question. What's my golf handicap? Currently it's 3. I'm making a bit of a comeback. I played a lot of golf before I met this one and got distracted 20 years ago, then had kids, got a mortgage, all that stuff. Now the kids are older, got a bit more time for golf, so yeah. I was +2 back then, and now I'm on a 3, but I'm pretty obsessed.
Hey, what's our wedding anniversary?
20th of... Oh, we say it the other way around here in New Zealand. 20th of October, 2011.
Close. 12.
Feels like more.
But anyway, someone just asked that so that we didn't forget.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Do we ever swap roles where I come up with the jokes and film you? No. We tried it once. I am naturally an overreactor. Like, as I'm talking now, I'm using my hands. I'm very expressive. And it just didn't work. You found Mike felt, like, even doing this has been like a lot of growth for both of us. Like, talking naturally to a camera can feel really weird. Like, and still we even look like, you're looking at different places. And anyway, Mike found it really uncomfortable being on camera when I filmed him with the joke. So
it feels weird, like, you're getting filmed and that hundreds of thousands of people might watch it, and everything about what you're doing at that moment is being viewed and watched and criticized or whatever. So Jo is amazing at just being chill, reacting normally how she would normally react, and not thinking about the potentially millions of people that are going to watch it.
Yeah. Robin's just written hi, Emma, because someone keeps asking us to say hi, Emma. We already have, so thank you. And we also had a comment that someone said their marriage has improved since watching our jokes, which is awesome to hear. And I think one of the things we want people to do is, like, one, have a laugh, but also just don't take yourself too seriously. I think that's why I can laugh so much. Some people might be offended by some of the jokes, and that's okay. That's also on you and your response. But I don't take myself too seriously. Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, that's one of the coolest things. If we do a relatable video and a husband sends it to a wife, or a wife sends it to a husband, and they have a bit of banter around it, that's like really cool. I really, really like that. And then one of Joe's most favorite video of all time is the My Little Helper one, My Little Helper in the car. And apparently there's, like, I don't want to underplay it or overplay it, but like thousands of husbands that now call their wives My Little Helper because of that video.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
My wife's biggest joke is me. Oh, Dave, love that. There was also I found it funny comment that my wife or my girlfriend and I like to have a wine, and we sit and watch your videos and criticize you in private. Thank you. That was awesome. If you flick over Google user, thank you for the $5. I don't know how to get rid of that now, Mikey. Banana bread recipe. They're on at Joelle League. If you scroll right to the bottom of the accounts, you'll find one there. So yeah, thank you very much for your kind donation. Anyway, I really like you're down to earth. That's very lovely.
And we try to be.
We are gay. We are so gay. We are so happy.
I thought I just timed out then.
No, there was someone else being a knob. Anyway.
Yeah, we went to a content creator, so like video making, social media,
It's just really cute.
meetup, and lots of the people were down to earth, but there were a couple of TikTokers who had big followings that had obviously let their following enhance how they felt about themselves and how they thought that other people thought of them, and it wasn't very cool. So like, we never want to go down that track, and always want to be as relatable and as normal and real as possible, no matter how many people.
Can we adopt the 22-year-old boy? Wow. Do you know what? We're nearly old enough that we could have had a 22-year-old son.
Oof.
That would have been if we made a baby when we first got together. Just about.
Joelle's 40 and
Wow.
I'm 41. And there's like, it's funny when you think, like, you get snapped realizing how old you are. Like
Yeah.
sometimes. Like when there's like a young person that you've always thought is young and then they're like 30 and you're like, what the
Yeah.
hell? Like your little brother.
Or like, yeah, my baby brother, I still call him he's 33 actually. My baby brother. He's 33. He's also nearly 2 meters tall. So he's not really a baby. But, you know.
Or like
Wow.
when we stayed in London in 2009 and we had a 4-year-old that we looked after.
Oh, yeah, Benj.
Yeah. And now he's what, like 20? Super sweet.
No, older than that. He's at university. Yeah, it's crazy. Little Benj. Is Mike awake?
Yeah.
I was his nanny, but we lived with him, and all he wanted to do, bless him, his parents had separated, so his dad wasn't in the house as much, so he just loved Mike's company. Also because he would rough and tumble and just boy play, which our boys absolutely love.
We were having a farting competition once, and like I farted,
This
he
is little
lost it, and then he farted and I laughed, and then I farted again and he laughed, and then he pushed so, I don't think he had a fart ready, we didn't, and he pushed so hard and his face just went, and he went, I'll be back in a second, like in his cute little 4-year-old voice, and obviously went
English
upstairs.
accent, little Barnes.
He'd pooed his
English
undies.
accent. Yeah, and then I had to look after him, wee darling. Little Benj, who won't be so little. Benj and Joel, his best friend. Like, gosh, it would be just insane to see those two now at uni, and because they used to do wees together and on each side of the toilet, and so that their wee would cross over.
All right, team, we have to go. Joelle's got a meeting, but we'll be back
Oh, I do too. Yes.
at this
thank
time
you.
next week. Going to try and come on here every Tuesday. For
Yeah.
us, it's Tuesday morning at 9:15
And we'll jump
a.m.
on the laptop next time because there's better moderation settings in the comments.
Yeah.
So I know a few of our beautiful people here have been a bit frustrated. We'll make sure we can do a bit
Yeah,
more
we'll
with
sort
that.
that out next week. So yeah, I think it's like 5:15 p.m. Monday night, United States Standard Time. Not that I'm up with the play and all that stuff, but and then it's obviously 12 hours difference in the UK, so it's probably about 10 p.m. right now. So 9:15 p.m.
Oh, thanks, Cal.
You're right.
That was me just like,
Can you reach that little X up the top?
yeah, that's cool. It's called a shart. It's right. That is what poor little Benj did.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you for
See you
joining
guys.
us. See ya. Have a good day, night, sleep.